What?
Perhaps I can
What could that...
Careful now, that's a trap.
Hey!
Look out, I see a trap nearby.
In the days of old, the sorcerers of Riverlong cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Riverlong and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters. The captain wants you up on deck. Hear them gulls? Means we're close to shore. I don't envy you going there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry enough for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the Counselor in. Source in a city like Sicil, nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sicil. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off in the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we're to get justice for the Counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Source Hunters! How did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple. These whelps will be easy to crush.
As you say, Madam Conduit.
Arise, fair dead! Seize upon our enemies!
Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get inside? Those thieves were more than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What stone could they have been so keen on taking?
We can't well turn away from such an odious show of source. Let's investigate the tomb and see what answers it might reveal.
Indeed.
Is that a corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What? Did you expect it to have an entourage? Can you believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues of all things.
Pure madness. How could someone be so utterly naive?
Rivellon is no stranger to the supernatural. He must...
This seems to be broken. 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 Careful, there's a mine in the middle of our path.
Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept here.
This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken.
I've always heard there's typically more to a king's tomb than meets the eye.
It could be a myth, or it could be our lucky day. This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken.
Well,
this seems to be
what's this
broken.
I've spotted?
Short work of that door, but I don't imagine our weapons would survive such use for long. spotted something. Well, what's this I've spotted? I hear voices downstairs.
The last thing we need is to surprise another angry summoner.
This seems to be broken. I feel uneasy here. I better keep my weapon at the ready.
Champion! The time of your death is at hand!
This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken. Into the fray once more. I guess someone else got here first. This seems to be broken.
A living rat dares disturb the slumber of the dead? A thieving fool insults the sanctity of the grave. The bloodstone defiler, where is it? Strange indeed, robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from retribution, deceiver. The bloodstone, deliver it now, and I may deign to end you quickly. In life, I toiled to care for these holy grounds. In death, I protect them from profaners and poachers. I suppose you only crept among these sacred tombs for leisure. I run if you like, defiler.
Have mercy on your soul.
Death never dies, fool. Death in 1,000 forms rules all.
Seven, have mercy on your soul.
Someone special will be impressed by the way you wield that great heaving weapon?
This seems to be broken.
Hold it right there, orc scum! No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single horn in sight, you know.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Scythiel. We're legionnaires, of course. On the lookout for orcs, for they've been attacking from the sea. God knows why they do it, but we stand firm. We of the Legion, liberators of Rivellon.
Liberators of liquor too, aren't we, old chum?
Shh! Just pipe down, will you, Bibius?
Ever kept the watch? Stood on the lookout for hours on end, bored stiff. Boredom's a demon, buddy, and booze is the demon hunter. There. I do declare it's time for this hunter to take another shot. Huzzah!
Aye, a noble word for watchdog, that, for that is what we do. Watch over the local dogs that ever so often aim for one another's throat, and separate them to keep the peace. Separate by the sword, that is.
Best way to calm a wily dog is to neuter it. Ha! Spay for pay, Legion's motto.
Just put a sock in it, will you, Bibius?
So, you're source hunters, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all...
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard.
The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way.
Agreed. A wizard is bound to know more about what is going on around here.
Capital, come along. We're not far from the city. Past a lovely day for a swig and a song. Fare thee well.
What the hell's happening down there? Oh, bloody hell! Come, let's go back to the bridge. Get the
Feel my electric fury!
they fall. I like this game.
Thank heavens. Maybe now you can learn something useful, like how
had a human commander.
Damn traitor.
How very
Where are
curious.
Bibius and Junius?
And
Did they hear the
disquieting.
fight?
Taken before his time, far before his time.
Oi! The Source Hunter! Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Sicil, comrade. And good luck. Bloody orcs are at it again. Beats me what on earth they wanted Sicil. This is their second attack within as many weeks. And their second defeat. That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbor to the west of here. It's hard to say. That ship needs attention and fast, or she's as good as sunk. Got any special Source Hunter tricks to make a blue beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog? A man among orcs! It had whatever the cur's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot. Let's all hope it was a private grudge. I'm not so different from any other soldier you'll meet around these parts. I like you much better with your guts on the floor. Vengeance will be ours. I like you much better with your guts on the floor. More than a few buckets to save.
Sodom all the way to my boot soles.
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel. Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Sicil. You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city. So you were, and so you weren't. There we are. Meet my other half, Hunter. Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea isn't. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder. It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same. Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead. So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed, but to be frank, she seems a likely candidate to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town. Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek. A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack. And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts. A shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but I don't quite know what to make of this news. But thank you for informing me. Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking. We've cordoned off the western beach where most orc activity has been reported. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront. except for a set of caves with an the undead. They've been The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Oh, but that's not a trick. Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon to be out in the night. But of course, it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposing. I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Once you're there, just take the stairs. But do pay a visit to Aureus first. And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck.
Sects, undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Arthur mentioned?
I don't know how you did that, hocus pocus, but boy, am I grateful. Nothing worse. I thought the old gal's fate was sealed when the orc shaman set his fiery gaze on her sails. But you...
Save that ship all by your lonesome. I thought the old Save that ship all by your lonesome. Quite the feat. I thought the old All hail the rain spirit. That was a fine display of magicianship. What? Expect confidence, you know. So what did he say?
Well, what is it, better? It's my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day. Me timbers and sliver me heels.
Really? The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a rope?
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Youthful Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst! Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
How did I get down here?
Passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Why we never sail to Youthful Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Youthful Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst! Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Sick and strength and fuming.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Youthful Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage?
A home, a livelihood, all sunk in a matter of minutes while we could do nothing but look on. These damn orcs. They can't keep off this place for the life of them. They came in here slinging fireballs and swinging swords. That was a right stunning show of magic you pulled, it was. Well, we were merchants what seems like a moment ago. With our ship gone, nothing for it but to get a job.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything. That was a right stunning show of magic you put. Well, you never know.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything, really.
He's a councillor's wife. Is that why we never sail to Ythel anymore?
That's the
sauce? Here, inside Seal? Bah! A ship's got a sail too, you know. You did a mighty fine thing saving that barge. Who knows if it's even over for Sauce? Here is... That was some fast acting there. Madness.
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature. Psst. Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?